And we are back. North American Challenges Circuit. Game 6, I believe, coming into this one. Set number 3, game 2
7,
of that
game
set.
2, 4, 6, or man, we got a lot of stuff.
They're up 1-0.
That's really what matters is the Gatekeepers are up 1-0. So I mean, hey, Gatekeepers probably going to keep it up. I'd imagine that this is going to be 2-0 again. Monkey Business don't necessarily have anything to really play for other than just personal, reasons.
Susano going to get banned out. Gatekeepers actually banning that one out this time, knowing they don't want Monkey Business to first pick that one. This is kind of similar to what we saw in the last set, where they were like, oh, wait, we're not going to be able to get this. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's not have to deal with it. And honestly, at this point, everything pretty much what you would expect. Two jungles, 2 solos, all taken off the board. Monkey Business, first pick. There's tons of options to go for. The question is, what are they going to go for? Just because they have the ability to do kind of what we saw earlier, where they could say, maybe we're going to try something a little out of the ordinary, but they're going to take that Kernanos away from Day, who I believe has played it now 3 times in a row. That's a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, might as well go ahead and take something that he's been playing several games in a row. Go ahead and make him a little bit more uncomfortable. That would be maybe the best bet. We will see what ends up happening there, as we've got, again, let's see, Scotty is going to get countered. So the Scotty-Kern matchup, obviously, if this is going to be a first pick Scotty, Day must feel really comfortable in this matchup versus a Kern to be able to sit there and handle this. I don't really think I've been in this matchup too much. I've been playing a lot of ADC. I don't think I've really fought it too well. Have you really familiar with this one?
I'm just trying to figure out if Day remembers what he did to a Scotty ADC earlier. I'm wondering if he remembers what that game was like. And I know, he's going to be a little bit higher caliber, I believe, on the Scotty, but it's still kind of up in the air as to how this matchup is going to go. I think the goal is really just try to get the damage down, use Calder to the most efficient way you possibly can.
I mean, again, the best thing about Calder is the fact that you're going to end up, it's not like you're going against a Rama. Anytime I see a Rama versus a Scotty, I'm like, well, Rama can just Astral Arrow plus hit you and the dog. So it's like whatever. But at least in this aspect, Kern has to sit there and hit the dog, make sure that that goes down first. And Hades is going to be selected by Moswell. I know what this pick's about. We've seen it in the tournament that we do, Friday Night Smite. Moswell, they first picked it at one point in our tournament. They were just like, first pick Hades. I mean, obviously, that's a little community tournament. They can first pick Hades if they want. And it did work. And I am ready to see Moswell end up producing this again and seeing what he can do. He played a great Vulcan. I'm ready to see what he can do on this Hades, to be honest.
In reality, let's just say they're trying to channel their inner Dracula V from the SEA League. Just doing their best. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I would never have believed in the Polynomicon Hades until I see Polynomicon Hades work out. Don't think Moswell is going to go that route, but again, very strong, very good pick. Soul, Nemesis, Ganesh, Vamana.
Hades autos
all
hurt,
banned
man.
off the board.
The Hades autos hurt. That's the one. That's what when Devios played a lot of Hades, I talked to him. I was like, why do you hit? He's like, dude, he's like, if you hit all your Hades autos, it just adds up. That's the thing. Like, you'll hit your death recap, and you're like, man, that's like 1,000 damage from Hades autos. What? It's just like something crazy like that. You're like, why?
With the Wombo combo, like he can just burst you down to about 1/3 health and then just auto you the rest of the way. Of course, it's all going to provide a lot, especially comboed with it looks like Pain returning to the Guan Yu.
Like a Frostbound on Hades. Just start slowing down with auto effects. Frostbound Hasten Fatalis Hades. Let's go. Moswell, bring it out, boys. We're going to start trolling for SPL Gatekeepers as they need to troll a little bit and relax because they are looking way too strong right now. In Guan Yu, we're going to see the return of the Guan Yu support for 2 matches. This broadcast today, I should say, as I was trying to get my words together.
Yeah, coming off the hot, I mean, Gatekeepers have their full momentum right now. I mean, they are on a 3-game win streak.
Monkey Business went Mercury Thoth. They going all in.
On the other side, that's a Nike. They picked up the Scotty Nike. Do they remember what they did to the Scotty Nike earlier? Again, this is just one of those combos. I mean, maybe they're just trying to show a Mighty Storm what it is, but accompanying Moswell, he's not going to be
a Mighty Storm. Are you just disrespecting a Mighty Storm like that?
Did you see how they played?
Yeah, I casted it with you. I saw.
You were there.
I was there. Yeah, I was there. I remember what's going on. So, yeah, it's all good. So, all right. Well, into the game, we get ready to go, and I am. It's about to be the 4th of July, everyone. Let's see some fireworks. We've got Ratcheteer on the Geb. Viper is going to be trying to do the long-distance snipes on the Thoth. And then we got Bud Pop and the rest of the crew on some carries as well. And again, let's get it rocking and rolling.
Already, starting up. I mean, 5-man groupings on both sides on the right-hand side. I expected a little bit more of a fight, but just a little bit of poke kind of going back and forth between the two players, and then everyone decides to walk away.
That's like the 4th of July like pre-show. You're just like, oh yeah, what? There's no what's going on here? Get out of here with that nonsense. Anyways, you got nothing going down there in the Fire Giant pit area, as Pain is going to end up being back in the mid lane. And there you go. Look at that clear. Auto attack all the minions. Get them blighted up. Bam. Clear. You're good to go. Now, all of a sudden, this should be really actually a fight at the speed buff. Ooh.
Oh,
okay, I thought they almost stole it. Oh.
Nice positioning from Stopping Power there to just block that auto. He gets the blight on him, but he does stop the steal from coming through. But the rotation's coming in. The blue buff not going to last longer. I'm wondering if we're going to see. So Stopping Power, again, has hit or miss games. We've seen him do so, like, amazingly, and then we've seen like last game where it just doesn't quite work out for him. I'm wondering how the Mercury is going to fit into this. I think he has some potential just because Mando going to have to be a little bit less aggressive on this night.
Yeah, I mean, well, Graves going to have a little bit more control with the Thor as well. Let's point that out. Grave, obviously, we pointed out the fact that he likes to play these aggressive, crazy assassin type of deals. And, well, while that does fit his mark, we do have a fight going on in Soul Lane. Stopping Power and Xeon getting slapped out here. And, again, Grave is sitting well over half HP. He's okay with this.
Yeah, at this point, just waiting patiently. Wall double tap is really all he needs if he wants to try and get something going for him. But looks like they're just going to try to farm.
Doesn't even have his wall.
Potion is going to be popping up right now. Then I guess that's going to cause a little bit. Although Xenohawk getting aggressive, going to get a little bit of poke
now
right onto him. There's the wall. There's the hammer. Not going to double tap, but that wall keeping him down. One more hit. That's all you need. But the toss going to be good. Beat's going to be forced.
Mando.
Grave one hit away.
Jump. I'm going to say it a third time. Mando missed the jump on a stun character.
It happens. It happens.
There was a wall, and Mando just didn't land on him.
Like, how often do you play Nike? Maybe he just doesn't remember how the character just got stolen away. Stopping Power is going to be doing what he needs to do.
He got that knockup.
That knockup's going to be good as they try to fight it. A couple of hits is all he needs. Throw into the wall, throw into Xenonhawk. First blood, Stopping Power on the Mercury. That's the start he needs.
And that's exactly what he needed. Using that dash to perfection, had no more beads available. And here we go. Mando falls down to the Piranha Onslaught right there. Now they're going to have to tank up the speed buff. They've all got Boomba's Mask, so whoever's closer gets the heal. I think Stopping needs this. Let's go. And there you go. It's like they got to alternate. I can use Boomba's Mask to get the heals. That's crazy, man.
So at the end of the last game, we were leaning into Stopping Power a little hard, but this is kind of the way that it goes. He needs a little bit of motivation. I don't know if he's listening. I don't know what's going on, but he'll have a bad game like that every now and then. Every few games, I would say.
We all have games like that. We all go 0-10 one game.
Yeah, where he just doesn't.
There's not anybody in chat that hasn't gone 0-10 in a game. And if you're telling me you've never gone 0-10, you're lying. And I will have people at High-Res look at your account and find an 0-10 game. All right, you've gone 0-10 in a game before.
What I'm looking at here is now he's on Mercury. This is going to be one of those guys that, again, off to an early start like this, getting that first blood already and having like
now he's got boots 3
kills.
Yeah,
he's going to start hitting harder. He becomes a hyper carry so quickly that if he can continue to ride this wave, that's going to spell a huge difference between Monkey Business being in a great lead or Gatekeepers being able to find their footing and fight back.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Now that he's got Boots 3 online, that first blood at 3.5 minutes is putting him ready to rock and roll. Moswell and crew have to be careful. They don't have Boots. There's the charge up coming up. The speed buff might actually not be the best choices. Moswell's going to use this 3, and he's going to take a lot of poke having a dash out. Here we go. Pain, though, is going to be on the horse, charging away on Viper, who can dash. Pure beads. I can't get away quite yet. Pain is chasing. Day got Bud Pop on the left-hand side. Xeon ends up getting the kill as well on Mando. As I was watching by the speed buff area, there's the Blink Cataclysm. Viper charging the ultimate with Pain, but not quite enough damage yet.
Now Pain to Vion, a couple hits away. Xenon going to chase him down.
Wow, great.
Coming off cooldown. Just a couple more hits. Great going to get taken down. Stopping Power now 2-0-3. One more hit, one root. All you need. Xenonhawk, get some mana back, please, to go for it. That's going to be the
Monkey
kill.
Biz swinging.
They get one for Day, but that's it.
Monkey Business coming out saying, hey, you know what? Again, we might be the bottom of the barrel. We might not be making it, but you know what? If we can split, we could put your hopes of being the #1 seed down, and that actually might end up hurting, Monkey or SPL Gatekeepers. You got to remember, the top seed ends up fighting the lowest seed, whereas the second seed or the second place team has to fight the second lowest team. So, like, the difference between fighting Flashpoint and possibly what I guess would be AI, I'd rather go against Flashpoint than AI.
Yeah, that's a big difference when it comes down to it.
So this is still points when it comes down to it.
And that's really what Monkey Business are in here for right now, is again, they are going down into the Combine relegations. Honestly, with the level of play they have, I expect to be seeing this team again next split. I don't think they're going to get knocked out. I don't think they're going to get thrown away, but they have the opportunity to knock Gatekeepers a little bit lower, just to cause them some trouble.
You see Moswell just juke out that.
Moswell's going to be the carry. Moswell is going to be the hard
moved.
carry.
He was like, no, Ratchet here. I'm just going to move to the right. Cool with this. I'm not going to get knocked up. So right now we do have Grave. We got to point out we did make a lot of nonsense about stopping power. Left-hand side, though, Day to Remember with the second solo kill of this game. We're going to be on, I mean, I guess the matchup is in favor of Scotty when it comes to Kurtanos. I mean, now we know. I mean, Day to Remember just wrecking it over there. Bud Pop in a lot of trouble. That's going to be an issue if the Scotty goes crazy. This is going to be the counter to the Mercury, where they can still keep the game in their favor, because Grave still has boots too. Gonna back right now, finally get his boots 3. He's 2 levels behind. Mercury building into the 1000-fold blade. Gonna end up going into maybe he'll go into the Master Man early, or the heart, or stone cutting. That would be the weapon. That's what I was looking for. The stone cutting, most likely going to end up being the pick.
As right now, it looks like Mando doing his best to get away, using that Nike shield, but not going to be saving too much. Xenon Hawk, again, in this position where he is chasing someone down. All he needs is his abilities. The stun the wall going to be good. Xenon Hawk gets taken off the board, but Mando falls stopping power with the appropriate response.
Hey, that's a good comeback against stopping power. We'll get the kill. 1-for-1 trade out right there. Honestly, that's better for Grave, because that was a level 8 going down for him. He'll get a little bit more experience in gold. Or, well, actually, no, he didn't get the kill. Nike actually got the kill. Thought Grave cleaned it up, so no, not going to get the extra experience. We'll just get the assist credit. Really probably didn't need that kill, but here comes Day in the mid lane, making the rotation over. Moswell and the crew do have ultimate available if they choose to sit there and try to dive this, but it doesn't look like going to go too hard right here.
Right now, this is, I think, the best position for Monkey Business. I mean, like right now, 7-3. They've got a small lead, not large enough to be like, oh man, we're going to win this game, but large enough that they can feel comfortable. Right now, looking possibly gank onto Pain to Beyond. Moswell over here with Day to Remember in the jungle. Blink will be coming up 1 second. Cataclysm is available going forward. Going to come in. Pain going to get thrown back into the toggle. Almost down. 1 auto's all it takes, but Bud Pop not going to be able to find it. Pain using the horse, running away. The cavalry is gone.
That man just jet set it. He just dashes with the 2, gets on out of there, avoids the ultimate coming out from Viper. I guess he didn't have the wall up or anything like that. Didn't really go for the extra range. Does not connect as he dashed away, and then he's able to barely escape, and now he's healing back up. And this is the power. Like, look, because Moswell's going to be able to use the 3, and now, again, even more heals. So the Moswell 3 plus Pain's heals are really going to be a factor when it comes to the sustain that these teams have. And now with no Viper ultimate up, they know they have an opportunity to sit there and maybe steal this Gold Fury.
Moswell going to use his ult just to kind of get some of that extra damage down. Kurtanos rotating over, going to throw it through. Gatekeepers will confirm that one. That was just a second away from Bud Pop making a play.
That was dangerous. That was not an easy thing at all. Solo lane side of things, one more time. Looks like both members are going to jump. Xenon uses his ultimate. Mando ends up using his and jumps away as well. Stopping power is here. Mando, you got to stop getting caught here. There's the 1, and, well, you can use these minions all day long to kind of walk around. I mean, just got chased, bro. You just got absolutely chased. What are you doing?
Now, I'm starting to wonder, has Mando been practicing Nike, or is this a, hey, you know what? I saw Nike earlier. I want to try to pull her out. Again, I'm going to have to give shout-outs. Like, I've been watching Fine OK. Nike is one of those solo laners that you can play, but she is in this kind of area where it's just like, you have to farm, you have to get ahead, you can't really fight. And stopping power, 404, score not found.
Completely opposite.
He's just doing everything.
Yeah, completely opposite of what the last game he had on the Hoombots. He's carrying right now on the Mercury. He should be backing soon. Let's take a look if I can find gold in hand. He's got 2,500 gold in hand. Really, he's going to end up bagging here, finishing up this stone cutting sword. Going to hit a next power spike as well. Going to be able to get some items online, and he is really turning into be a monster. They can only beads the 3 once, and he's able to do a lot of work here. So there is a stone cutting sword, and now going to go into some crit with the hidden dagger. Most likely going to end up being a Deathbringer for those big crits. Oh no, I actually might go for the rage so we can get because he's got a lot of stacks going. So more likely it could be a rage. I'm just going to go that way.
Yeah, the rage actually going to give him extra crit. One of the things I used to do, this isn't as strong on Mercury as it used to be, but you could do a pretty much full crit build on him, give him maybe a little bit of attack speed or a little bit of physical power on top of that. And the guy hits like a truck. He will just beat you down into submission. And really, I think that kind of seems to be the play from Monkey Business right now. Put the kills onto him, put the kills even onto Xenon Hawk as far as it goes.
The other kills on the other side are going to Scotty. I mean, Data remembers 3 levels up on the other ADC. So just because we have Grave down 2 levels, you know, he's the one that's getting behind. It doesn't mean that this game is over because Stopping Power is doing his job. There's Stopping Power's dash. There's Gib Shield as well. Not going to connect on the 1. Stopping Power is going to have to, he's doing so much work. Grave forced to back up, charging the ultimate for the fight. Doesn't matter. Ratcheteer gets a kill. Grave going to use the ultimate, looking to dash onto somebody, but this might just be a better option to go away.
That's going to be another kill there on the Xenon Hawk. Now crashing down onto Stopping Power. He's going to run forward, get the dash. Moswell caught out wall, double tap. Grave, he might fall, but he still finds the kill. Viper going to get the stun, going to get caught out. This is
worth for him, baby.
Way too aggressive right there. They were farming better, and now they're fighting a little bit better.
Grave will take that.
Extend their lead.
Grave will take that trade out. He just killed the jungler that was 4-0-5. He pretty much got the shutdown. He gets a little bit of bonuses. The guy that it's counter, you know, it's his outer counter opponent in a sense. I mean, that was a great kill by him to be able to get that. Now he's sitting at level 10. He'll be able to work his way back into the game just fine. And again, Data, remember, is really the carry at this moment in time. He's got 30 stacks of Transcendence. He's doing work on the left-hand side of the map with the tier 1 tower already down. Portal Demon is going to be an option here at some point if he decides to go for some lifesteal, but not quite yet going into the Maces.
Gold Fury jungle camps, even though they're not ahead in kills right now, Gatekeepers, they're farming their brains out. They've got pretty much everything they want. Like you said, Portal Demon, it's available. I don't think they're going to go for it just yet. They might try to fake this one out.
They need to get Viper. Again, Viper is kind of, the Thoth ultimate is kind of similar to, you know, the Vulcan ult can be shot from such a distance and does so much damage that you got to be respectful of the Viper. Ultimate of the Thoth ultimate, the final judgment is again Stopping Power, going to be Gep shielded. So I mean, going to end up running away is Mando. He doesn't too much mana, so should be okay. But with the dash down, Stopping Power is going to find himself in a lot of trouble. And Grave gets that kill. That's 2 in a row for him. Viper charging up the ult, but it does not matter, even though he hit Mando.
Yeah, Mando honestly just kind of shrugging it off. It does hurt a little bit. Xenon Hawk rotating over. Actually might be able to confirm a kill, but he's taking a lot of poke himself. Shield going to be good. 4 members of the Gatekeepers here to try and fight into 4 members of Monkey Business. The stun going to find 2. Not sure if they really want to fight here. They're just kind of going for the poke war. This is...
Outmatch, man. Outmatch. Monkey Business had a 4-0-5 Mercury carrying, ready to rock and roll. Grave was down. Now he's even. 2 kills in a row. Pain and Viper throwing out emails, GG, and some thunder sticks. As if you go to the HRX, you'll get some thunder sticks. They always give those guys out. Mercury gonna end up jumping on in there, but it doesn't matter. What are you doing? You're ulting on a tanky Pain Divion. What's the point of that? All of a sudden, it looks like Monkey Business is kind of losing their composure.
Yeah, it almost seems like they were excited about what they had. They got a little bit over cocky because of it and end up losing a few fights. Now 9-8 when they had a 4-kill lead. Now experience and gold are just sweeping in favor now of Gatekeepers. 7K and 4K experience and gold respectively. Like
Mando caught back up.
Slowly but surely sliding.
Mando's 13 now. When did Mando become 13? Wasn't he 2 levels down as well? Where did production rewind us back 5 minutes? I need to see exactly what happened. Where did Mando catch up on kills? What ended up occurring? Viper's in trouble now as he's getting dope into the mid lane. Renda's going to come back up in a second. Doesn't even need it as a Talu Assault cleans it up. Moswell's taking up the tower. He doesn't care. Dashes away from the Mercury. And now we're fighting behind tier 1s.
And at this point, this is going to be what their lead can do. Mando going to get poked a little bit by the Geb. Of course, that doesn't really matter. I mean, just say that into yourself. As right now, it looks like they're looking for one more solo kill. Might actually get turned around on because of the tier 2 tower. He is going to fall back. Not going to be able to find Bud Pop. Not going to be able to lose. Ultimately, though, here comes Stopping Power. The question is he going to be able to do anything? He's fighting Pain, and it honestly kind of looks like Pain is winning the fight.
Pain is winning the fight right now. And then there's, once you get that Caldor tagged on you, Stopping Power, he's like, all right, I don't want to fight the dog. Let's back up here. Shield's going to end up going down in the mid lane. Here we go. Grave still level 12, sitting there. Going to go for the counter invade of the speed buff. We'll go ahead and grab that with ease. And now, again, looking to make their way toward the mid. If they get something going on, Viper's going to be the target with the wall and the rest of the stuns if they can do it. But again, Gold Fury is also being attempted here. And Monkey Business will get the Gold Fury. I didn't even see that they had actually, I thought they were just starting it. I didn't know it was almost done.
And now with the ability to potentially pick up Pain Divion, not going to be able to find a Viper going to fall in the mid lane, though, which is going to cause some issues. Xenon Hawk now getting ganked. Stopping Power going to fall. Xenon Hawk going to fall. 3 kills for the Gold Fury. Honestly, it's going to still be worth it for Gatekeepers. They are able to take it away, but this is going to be where Gatekeepers are starting to take it. Now, Bud Pop trying to take his own purple buff will successfully do so, but the chase is going to be on Mando. You have a shield, dude. Just go ahead and dive that tier 2. You have Day behind you. You can do it.
Yeah, I mean, might as well try to go ahead and do that. Mando is going to go in now with the minions. Blink Cataclysm is going to be good on the side of Ratcheteer. Not going to do too much, though. Day is still trying to fight what he can. Mando taking the tower a little bit too much. One more shot from anybody, really, is probably going to kill him as now Bud Pop dashing forward. Here's the big fight. The Rick is good. Day will turn into a pig. He's juking and dodging, and now so is Mando. Going to jump into the minion wave, and Mando will get the return kill. Oh, it doesn't matter, and Dave will escape.
The knockup was so good coming out from Mando.
He practiced because he missed him earlier. Because he missed the jump earlier, he's like, oh, I know how to hit the jump now. We're good.
And now it's looking Pain fighting 1v3. This is kind of the lead they've cultivated. The heals should be good, although he's not tanky enough to really be in this position. Going to go into his ult, try to run away. Gets caught on the wall. Not sure if that was intentional, what he was going for. Maybe just trying to get some damage down. Makes it out alive. That's all that really matters from it. Going to try to steal mid-camps away. Stopping power, not as threatening as he once was, is at least able to kill one of those, as I didn't see the first one fall down. As now it looks like Grave Moswall over here trying to take down Xenon Hawk.
Blink on the Hades right now, going ham, and there goes the teleport as well. Mando 5-5-2, level 15 is the solo laner. You asked if he could play Nike. Nike just doesn't do very well in the early game. There's the big Sentinel Zeus slow. Gonna dash forward is Viper, not gonna take care of that. Grave gonna land in on top of the mid lane as well. Gonna get that kill, and the Gatekeepers are rolling.
Stopping power, what was kind of the saving grace. Viper going to fall down. Double kill for Grave as he looks to try and continue that. Bud Pop over on the left-hand side. Ratcheteer falling back. It went from 4-0-4 to 4-4 and 5-4 stopping power. Not the way that he would have wanted that. And this is just going to be the calls coming out. Gatekeepers are making sure to keep him shut down. They recognize the trouble the Mercury would have brought, and they're making sure to keep him just under wraps as best they can.
At this point, it's just now. I think this just though at this point again, stopping power. You mentioned it 4-0 and 5. And now he's died every single time from here on out as they're trying to get the mid Phoenix. Here we go. Frenzy gets popped. That means let's go onto the Phoenix, and they will end up securing that most likely. Yes, they do. Mercury going to dash forward. Doesn't matter with the ultimate. Going to put himself in a little bit of a dangerous scenario. He'll go ahead and go to the left-hand side and walk on out of there. As again, we do see a Mando Bud Pop 1v1. This is kind of a rematch. He got him last time. Will he get him again?
Right now, level advantage for Mando. Piggy's going to come out, going to get chased down. Graves going to ruin the 1v1.
That's cheating.
Is going to cheat. Knock up, good. Auto attacks, good. Kill, good. That's going to be another one.
I almost still feel like Mando could have got that kill. Regardless, I feel like
he had his ult up. Yeah, I think he could have done it because the shield on that, like, it's going to be insane when it comes through it. This is going to be not the tier 2. I guess everyone on Gatekeepers decided they wanted to spend some of the gold they've earned since then. They did take down the Phoenix in that last engagement, so they have that little bit of extra damage. And Fire Minion's going to be spawning down the mid lane, which is just going to give them that extra push. And overall, they're just in a good position. Ratcheteer, I don't know what you were doing so far up alone. I know you're Geb, I know you're tanky, but Calder's chasing. Rollout should be good enough to get him away from here, but there's Mando.
He had a jump. We're good. Mando got a jump. He's rending now. He's going to get knocked up. And, oh, I thought Pain was going to steal it. I really thought Pain was just going to, like, towel us all. Try to get that. Ratcheteer going to end up falling to the man Data, remember, who's 5-0-4, and stopping power is going to get erased one more time from the map as Grave will pick up his 7th kill. The man that was 0-2 down levels has 7 now.
Right now, Mando going to get caught out between two. Doesn't seem too worried about it. Pain to Beyond going to be coming over as well. Grave going to be able to pick up Viper over there on the right-hand side, as now Pain going to get the stun down on the Xenon Hawk, although that's not their main target. They're going for Bud Pop. Surrender Vote going to have started again. This might want to be another salty F6 as it comes down. The Xenon Hawk about to get erased off the board. Mando, credit for that one, and it's going to go through.
There we go. That is the game. Data, remember, will find another kill on top of his counterpart. I mean, that I didn't know that matchup was going to go that way at all. Honestly, Day was the saving grace for Gatekeepers, really just keeping them in the mark still for stopping power, who had an amazing early game himself. But 2 early games on both sides ended up still equaling Gatekeepers with the better team fights.
That's going to be, I mean, I think that's actually the last Gatekeeper game. Clean 2-0s all around. They get the first set. They get the second set pretty much in a similar fashion to the first set. It was a little bit closer early on, right? They were fighting it as going kind of back and forth until they take their lead. And then the second game was a little bit more of a stomp. This one looked like Monkey Business had their chance, but it just fell apart when Gatekeepers found their footing. And honestly, that's just going to be it. Gatekeepers now 4-0 sitting, I believe, at the top because of those 2-0s. And Tubby Turkey's Mighty Storm, I think, are the next set. That's going to be what's going to be going. I mean, Gatekeepers at this point, I don't think there's much of a chance. I don't even think there is a single chance that they are going to
guaranteed
not
first,
make it
right?
to relegations.
Yeah,
I think they're definitely there.
Yeah, I think they're also guaranteed first place as well, possibly. Yeah, they're not guaranteed first place from what I'm getting. Yeah, so they're guaranteed in. We will see Mighty Storm and Tubby Turkeys. This is going to be the matchup. One of these two teams ends up going into relegations and fights for their way into the SPL. The other one is out. This is pretty much a do or die at this point in time. Me and Gormizer will be right back for the last set of the afternoon. Hope you guys are enjoying the show.